So now you know how to get yourself and your kids and your luggage through security and onto the plane, but what about your pets? Traveling with your pets can be a hassle. Jenny Hansen is in Studio A now with Al Holzer to tell us more about traveling with your pets.
Hey, Priya, you know, it can be really hazardous. We're talking planes, trains, automobiles. Traveling with your pet does carry some risks. And Al Holzer with Barkbusters here to tell us more about what you need to do to make sure that, you know, Fido, Fluffy, stays safe. Thanks for coming in.
Thanks for having me.
Okay, so who is this we have right here?
This is Oscar.
Oscar.
Oscar the poodle, not the grouch.
Okay, good. Yeah, he hasn't been grouchy.
I'm sure we've all seen, you know, the little dog looking out the window, the dog sitting on somebody's lap, the dog going back and forth between the front seat and the back seat. This time of year, dogs are taken on holiday trips. And
you were showing me a really cool harness that he has
we really
on.
believe that restraining the dog is critical. 25% of all auto accidents are caused by distractions, and dogs are the third largest distraction statistically. And so this is a harness that we would put on the dog, and it's real easy to put on. And then in the back, you just put a seat belt through it. And so you restrain your dog either by using a harness with a seat belt, we recommend. You could put a dog in a crate or a carrier, but then attach it with a seat belt so it can't move. Dogs, a 60-pound dog in a car going 35 miles an hour, a 60-pound dog, 35 miles per hour, on impact is the equivalent of 2,700 pounds of force.
Wow.
So not only can the dog get seriously injured, but so can the driver or the passengers. So restraining the dog is really critical.
Okay, and a lot of people, I know we're going to be driving with our pet over the holidays as well, so that's a big one. But planes and trains as well. Any advice for people that are bringing their dogs on either of those two?
A couple things. You know, call the airlines, look on the website to make sure that you follow the rules and regulations. If you do take your dog on a plane, either, you know, as cargo or on the plane itself, make sure there are health restrictions that you meet. Sometimes there are immunizations if they're in the cargo area. Always take your dog in and out on leash. Especially if you think your dog is well trained and those kinds of things, the dogs can get very disoriented when they come off the plane. Ask the airlines if you can see them loading your dog onto the plane and those kinds of things. Try to get a direct flight so that you don't have a change and something might happen to your dog.
Okay, Al, thanks so much for coming in and bringing Oscar. He was perfect for us. And also you were telling me if you want to maybe give your dog something like a drug so they can sleep better, always ask your vet. Don't just do it on your own. So Priya, are you all set? I don't think you have any pets, right?
I do. I have 2 cats, and I have to say, if I never travel with them again, it will be too soon. I mean, honestly, it's horrible traveling, especially with one of them.
Cats don't like it.
No, and if only they were as obedient as Oscar. Thanks so much, Jenny.